Alright, so here we are for round 2. I think we're going to have to take a mulligan here. So we can just move this stuff over. Yeah, this hand just seems a little bit too slow. We don't have a double red. Our opponent kept 7, so when they're on top of each other, there we go. Mulligan. Yeah, mulligan. Ah! I guess we'll keep this and get run over, but we can't go to 4. Alright, so our opponent is leading off with a temple. Temple of Plenty, and kept on the top. Oh, maybe we're playing the matchup that I ended up playing in top 8 of the Open. Alright, now 2-drop helps. Nykthos does not. If we had a mountain there, maybe we can get there. Like, if we draw a mountain, we might be able to claw our way back into this game. Alright, Courser. Our opponent is up to a very slow start, so let's get a mountain. Mountain! Yes! Guess we'll start off with Dragon Whisperer since we don't want to just have to take damage from our Eidolon since our opponent might be getting to 4 mana already. Curious what this is going to be. Wow, okay, Collected Company. Main phase. Well, that is not the worst thing in the world. That's manageable. That Dromoka's Command is not. Dromoka's Command is really good on this board. Alright. I guess we just play Rabble Master. Just what? 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 You could just have blocked. They would have died. Don't know we're going to beat that Mastery. If our opponent finds a Nykthos, it'll be tough. Shuffling away a Mastery? Okay. Okay, well, we'll take that damage because we don't have any option. I guess we do have options, but yeah, we're just dead. I mean, I can play an Eidolon and then take a bunch of damage. And I mean, we could try to kill that, but this game is all but over. Okay, so Roast is good. Stoke seems good. Just checking over some sideboard guide to see if there's anything for a matchup kind of like this. I guess we can treat this like a Megamorph deck, and the way that he likes sideboard is bringing the Roasts and the Stoke the Flames, and the cards that come out are, I think Ashcall Phoenix is good here, but Rabble Masters, the Rabble Master on the play seems fine. I mean, I could never see wanting to cut this on the play. Yeah, I don't really agree with that, but the Creator's Clause can come out since Jamoka's Command. I don't really know how good this card is in this matchup. I mean, it kills Courser, but that's about it. I don't even know if that's that good. I feel like we want to be permanent based so these Spinags can just kill our opponent. Maybe we take this out just because it's too slow and our opponent's not going to be interacting. We just don't, like, it's just a slow card. I'll try this. We'll take the Rebels out on the draw, though. But we would love to play first and have a hand that we can keep. I don't think we can keep this, even though, like, if we draw another land, this hand is very good. But I think we have to mulligan it. Yeah, we'll keep this. Not a turn 1 elf, no! Turn 1 elf is so good. Alright, we're going to start trying to deal some damage. Our opponent plays a spell, takes 2, we roast it, they take 2 more. Alright, so now we're just going to end up roasting this lion, getting in for 2 more damage. And see what happens. Alright, got no Collected Company. We want to try to get as much damage in as possible before Collected Company happens. Put it on top. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, fought? He could just countered and edicted me. I guess I'll take it. My opponent could just had an elf in play. 2/2 elf. Okay. Well, good thing this deck has a lot of burn and flyers. That's exactly what we're going to do now. +1/+1/+0. +1/+0. And that is the benefit of this deck. Like, I guess maybe that's why the Rebel Nest come out. It makes more sense because then everything can deal damage through a Hornet's Nest. So that makes sense taking that out. Alright, including the roast and the pump. Our opponent will be able to play at least 1 more spell, but we do have to roast this. And play that since it's an extra pump just in case. And I don't really see how our opponent's going to beat this. Or come back in this game in any way. Alright, sweet. Okay, so, makes a lot of sense. Let's get these Rebels out and bring these Stokes in. And now it all makes sense because we want Stoke to be able to kill some creatures or go to the face, and we want the rest of our deck to just try to burn our opponent out, and these Hornet's Nests aren't going to do anything. Well, I'm learning. See, I can figure out a deck. Makes a lot of sense. Now I feel like, well, I did, when I did play against Dylan, I actually, when I beat him game 1, I boarded in the Hornet's Nest and saw how bad they were. But it was part of my strategy because, like, I wanted to fight and get tokens so I could, like, block these flyers. But now, like, seeing, like, I boarded Hornet's Nest out on the play and just went beat down. And it's, like, one of those strategies I always do. Like, if I don't really know how the matchup's supposed to play out and I haven't practiced it, I'll tend to just go super aggressive on the play game 3. And that's exactly what I did against him, and it worked out. But yeah, I can see how like boarding and Hornet's Nest makes a lot of sense against red, but it's not good here. Like, I don't have to attack with any of my creatures, and they can all deal damage through a Hornet's Nest. What? We're gonna keep a hand? It's not even that good, but we're gonna keep it? This is crazy talk. Alright, more lands. We don't really want much more. Like, we can cast Storm Breath Dragon, but we do kind of want more interaction for the early game. So, depending on what our opponent does for turn 2, we're gonna roast. Might be nothing. Don't really know if I want to roast an elf, but our opponent did mulligan. And if they put it on top, maybe they don't have a land. Okay, now that I drew the Thunderbreak, we already know what we're gonna do for the next 2 turns. Let's just off tempo our opponent. Yeah, this might have saved us a 3-drop. This was really important. Like, super important, actually. I always forget that they already attack for you sometimes. Alright, so... the main phase Coco? Main phase Coco, I guess. Oh, this card. This card just makes me laugh so much. Sad thing is we have a bunch of mana, but we've been drawing a lot of lands, so we don't have anything to do with it. We've drawn a Thunderbreak and 3 lands. This is a lot of mana. Oh, another Collector Company. Main phase Collector Companies after playing lands. So another line on top. Still feel like we just race here unless our opponent kills something. No. Deathmiss, 1 card in hand. I feel like if it's Dromoka's Command, we're in trouble. If not, we just kill our opponent. But we can just cast the Roast on the Courser to play it safe. And then we'll have Stoke back up for any fight. I guess, yeah, we will, because the Lion means that our opponent will not be playing a land this turn. And we don't have lethal in 2 turns, though, so I'm wondering if we get lethal back. Four, 5, 6, 7, and then 11, 12, 13. So we actually do just get lethal back. But we can beat that with a Stoke the Flames. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to Stoke this turn. Monstrous, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's a lot of top decks that just kill our opponent, so we should just let that happen. Mountain is not one of them. And the other card, so it has to be like double Dromoka's, double Dromoka's Command for lethal, or maybe a Morph to kill this, and then so Morph Dromoka's Command can do it. And I think we have to, well, we have to stay course now. Den Protector for what? Collecting company, but they're just dead. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, we were able to race there. Our opponent did make a couple mistakes during the match that could have cost him, but in the end, we got there round 2, and hopefully we win a die roll and cast a 2-drop on the play, because that's kind of what this deck wants to do. But yeah, I will see you guys for the next round.